All right, Top Billin, I just want to hear from the people on this one because I've been noticing a disturbing trend. Is my man Dennis Rodman Jr. himself, BKA DK Metcalf, overrated? Well, according to some of the Seattle fans, that is a growing sentiment, and it's been expressed on the channel here countless times. As a matter of fact, let's get into some of these comments. All right, so this cat right here, Ryan McNeil, says, I'm a Hawks fan, and DK needs to start running with 2 fucking hands on the ball. Dude averages a fumble like every 10 completions. I honestly thought we should have traded a 1 and a 2 for him last season. We signed him in fine. What? We signed him in fine? Like, what? Come on, man. 2 fumbles on stupid shit this year. Stop with the overpowered shit, dude. We know you're strong, but stop dancing and wrap up the ball, because in the NFL, anybody can strip you. When you dance and beat a guy only to have a dude come from behind and punch it out, you look silly. Wow. Man, Ryan, tell him how you really feel. We signed him and fine. Like, well, it was a consolation prize or something like that. What? All right, so this one doesn't need much explanation here. Metcalf is so overrated. You can see it in every game. You talk about speaking in absolutes and speaking definitively. Every game, my dude. Every game you can see that Metcalf is so overrated. DK Metcalf. Check this one out from Ty Clavin. Love everything you highlighted except praising DK. He's tied for 3rd in drops this year. 23 since entering the league 3 seasons and 6 games ago. People fall in love with his physique. He's not a great route runner, drops too many balls, fumbles too often, and gets unsportsmanlike penalties. Plus, he doesn't eat right, doing the little things. Lockett is the truth. Lockett is the truth. All right, I'm gonna lay off Lockett right now. So this cat right here mentions that people fall in love with his physique and then says he doesn't eat right. Well, he's right enough to have that physique that you're talking about people falling in love with. So I don't understand the sentiment there. I don't get that. Somebody's going to have to explain to me why he's not eating right. He clearly does not translate to anything bad on the field as far as him being out of shape or cardiovascular wise or anything like that. So somebody let me know about that one. All right, these last 2 right here are from 2 dumbasses. So I really didn't want to include them, but hey, they do keep in line with what's going on right here. But this dude commits a serious no out the gate. He says, always great stuff, but talking draft positions 1/3 into the season. Come on, man. Well, listen, Karen, I'm pretty sure that shit up there at the top says Top Billin, which is not you. This is not your platform. I'm going to do whatever the hell I feel like doing and presenting to my people. So he's referring to the one where I showed that ESPN talked about the draft position from Denver's trade if it were to happen today. So just something that caught my eye, and I related to my people who said they would like for me to do more content, right? But it's dumbasses like this who think that they run somebody's content because they watch it like we're friends or a business partner or something like that. Get some reality to your life, Karen. We ain't friends. So you either watch or don't watch. But listen, this man says, DK, one of the best players in the NFL. What? Come on, man. He is paid like it, but stats say it all. Targets versus catches. Go ahead. Compare his to Tyler Lockett, his teammate. Where do you rank DK receiver-wise in the NFL, knowing Tyler been better every year since DK been in the league, which looks to continue with Geno at QB? So, yeah. Matter of fact, I might want to address that one right now. Tyler Lockett is a damn good receiver. There's no doubt about that. But if you put both of them on the open market, I don't give a damn the age, at the same age, whatever age you want to think about, nobody is going to go for Tyler Lockett over DK Metcalf. Tyler Lockett gets a different type of reception. He's going to go deep. He's going to get a bunch of finesse stuff. You're going to get him stuff, and he's going to get on the ground quicker than a $2 hooker, and he's going to give his ass up, right? Face down, ass up, prison level, just fall on the ground. DK Metcalf is a roughneck. Like it or love it, hate it, whatever you want to say, that man is going to try to get the extra yards. He's going to be the guy out there trying to instill fear into the next team. He is a whole different type of animal, the type of cat that you do not want to be on the field across from. Like, you're getting a little bit ridiculous right here, trying to nitpick on this guy. Does he have some stuff he can work on? Yes, there's no doubt about that. He has some stuff he can work on. But for guys 25 and under, he is right there with these guys right here. Justin Jefferson right here is the best receiver 25 and under in the NFL. It's funny. I did a top 5 SEC receiver video a couple of years ago, and Justin Jefferson was my number 2 at the time, and a lot of people were like, huh? Over certain people and this and that? Yeah, Justin Jefferson is that dude. I'd venture to say he may be the absolute best wide receiver in the NFL, period. Him and Cooper Kupp. Think about that. He's 23 years old, Minnesota Vikings guy. He already has 654 yards, 46 receptions now. We'll get to some stats comparison here in a second. My number 2 receiver, who was my number 1 receiver when I did the college thing, right? All these guys are still to be the top 5 under 25. The same cast of characters here. And, yeah, I'll get to that here in a second. But 33 receptions for 503 yards. A.J. Brown is my number 2, 25 and under cat. He is absolutely nasty. 6'1", 226, explosive as all get out, much faster than he times. You can see this man averaging 20 yards per catch for an entire season and everything like that. He's the truth. If he was able to qualify with enough seasons, you could very much put him 1 or 2 with Justin Jefferson as well. He can't be stopped. He's just a damn animal. 39 receptions for 475 yards, 22 years old. Top 5 pick, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson's former teammate at LSU, who was in that top 5 as well when I did it back then. He just only had 1 season of college under his belt, college production. He's nasty. DK Metcalf, every bit as good as those dudes. 30 receptions for 406 yards, 2 touchdowns right now. And you can see right here at or near 1,000 yards for each of his seasons, despite not having the artist formerly known as Seattle starter for a little bit. Last year, he was still able to get around there. You can see the targets here, receptions, the targets. Do you want it to be a little bit better? Yeah, sometimes that's not always on the receiver, though. Sometimes you can put them in bad predicaments. He's made a ton of catches the average cat wouldn't make, and he's dropped some as well. Listen, if you watch DK Metcalf in college, you know that he's a T.O. T.O. was one of those guys, no matter what, towards the end, from the beginning to the end of his career, he was liable to drop the ball. Just not a natural catcher of the ball. No doubt about that. But he's worked on it, and he's a lot better. If you watched him in high school and in college like I did, you would know that. But he's a lot better, and I definitely think if the game's on the line, you throw it to him, he'll catch it. No doubt about that. Look at his stats comparison here. Can only use the first 2 seasons of Justin Jefferson, A.J. Brown, and DK Metcalf's career. Obviously, Jamar Chase does not have a complete full second season. Neither does some of the other guys I would put on this list, like a Jalen Waddle and listen, Kyle Pitts and these guys. Just these 3 right here, we can compare them. You can see that he's definitely on their level, if not better in certain aspects as well. Justin Jefferson, number 1, he's played the most games, though. 33 games in that 2-year span. DK Metcalf, 32. So A.J. Brown, 30. A.J. Brown missed some more time, too, going on. That's the thing with A.J. Brown. He's got to stay healthy. But if you look here, big discrepancy. Justin Jefferson is perfect with a Kirk Cousins. 3,000 yards in 2 seasons. In his first 2 seasons, 196 receptions. 196 with 17 touchdowns, a 15.4 average. But then look, right under that, man, DK Metcalf with 2,200 yards. He had 141 receptions. 141 receptions. Come on, man. What are you talking about? How's this dude overrated? 17 touchdowns, just like a Justin Jefferson. 15.6 average. And my man A.J. Brown here, who I debated still if he was number 1 or Justin Jefferson was number 1, because I think that highly of A.J. Brown. 2,100 yards, 122 receptions. So DK Metcalf, despite that, and we know that he missed a couple of games there, but DK Metcalf, 141 receptions, 122 here, 19 touchdowns for A.J. Brown. He's just a touchdown machine, and better yards per reception as well, 17.4 with a 91 long, because A.J. Brown can run, man. So he's right there with those guys. There's no way you can tell me that DK Metcalf is overrated. But like I said, this is for the people, not my team. Matter of fact, hey, you don't like DK Metcalf. Remember, I was trying to get that man up on the Ravens. I love for him to come to the Northeast. He would be great to me being thrown to by my man, Lieutenant Daniel Jones in New York City. DK Metcalf in New York City. If y'all don't want DK Metcalf, yes, make that trade right there. Daniel Jones needs a DK Metcalf. Then you would see the difference. You do not want to let somebody like DK Metcalf go. That makes zero sense to me. You saw his age. He looks a lot older than you think he would be. He's only 24 years old. 24. You got your fans right here talking about this man is overrated and they should have traded him. What? Who you going to get better than DK Metcalf? I'll hang up and wait. Exactly. Let me know what you think. Now, I'm not going to say there's not some dope-ass wide receivers that are coming over the next few drafts, because there are. And there's some young guys like a George Pickens and these guys as well that I think eventually could get in that category. But DK Metcalf is just right there. So let me know out there, Seattle fans or even fans beyond that, is DK Metcalf overrated? I don't know. It's tough for me to go there. All right. With that being said, it's your boy Mid-Atlantic Murph. Strike the band. Wait. I totally forgot about this one right here. This one deserves a little bit of special attention here. This dude, Cody Hughes here. I ain't know y'all had them Cletus types out there, right? Cooter and Cletus, right? I talk about those guys when I do my Southern football college content. But you guys have them out west. He was like, I'm a Seattle fan, Cletus, but saying DK is a tight end. And DK lost the game for the Hawks against the Saints 100. And he goes on to say, DK is slow. This ain't track, Cletus. DK Metcalf is slow. Listen, that doesn't make sense. He gonna call the man slow, says he's a tight end, but then say this ain't track. Wouldn't that denote that he's fast? Wouldn't that signify that? What? Come on, man. I told that man to get his special education ass off my channel. You sound slow and goofy at the same time. And this dude said this on a Kyle Hamilton film study from the Baltimore Ravens. Had nothing to do with anything. I tell you people all the time, do not comment on my non-Seattle stuff. I've said this 50 million times. And this dudes like this is the reason why. DK Metcalf is a tight end with those type of numbers to start his career. These are the type of fans you have up in Seattle, man, talking about DK Metcalf. Man, y'all better come get your boy Cletus here, man. Strike the band.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.